Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foothills of Mount Kenya, there lived a Kikuyu girl named Nyambura. Wow! From the moment she was born, life seemed determined to test her and her resilience over and over. Her parents had hoped for a son, as always like the most African families, but a child who would carry on their family name and inherit the ancestral land. But instead, they got Nyambura, and their disappointment was palpable. As Nyambura grew, the villagers whispered about her bad luck, saying that bad luck always followed her. Some would say, others claimed that she was cursed. It didn't help the fact that she was often quiet and very reserved, preferring the company of nature to that of her peers. She would spend hours by the rivers talking to the birds and collecting wild flowers, her solace in the world that seemed to reject her so much. School was also no refuge for her. The other children mocked her for her tattered clothes and her aloof demeanor. Poor Nyambura. They called her names and excluded her from their games. The teachers, overwhelmed with large classes and their own biases, rarely intervened. Nyambura learned early on to find comfort in books, borrowing every single one from the small library. The stories within them became her best friends, her escape from the harsh realities of her daily life. When Nyambura turned 16, she fell in love for the first time. Oh, young love, puppy love it was. His name was Kamau, a very kind-hearted boy with a smile so much that could light up the darkest of nights. For a brief moment, Nyambura felt accepted, cherished, and very much loved. But Kamau's parents disapproved of their relationship. She brings misfortune. They warned him. You deserve better. They kept on pushing him. Under pressure, Kamau reluctantly ended their relationship, leaving Nyambura so heartbroken and more isolated than ever. She had not only lost her lover, but she's also lost the one best friend who never judged her. Determined to rise above her circumstances, Nyambura decided to leave the village and pursue higher education in Nairobi, the big city in Kenya. She worked tirelessly, saving every shilling she earned from odd jobs and scholarships in small restaurants and shops. In the bustling city, she faced new challenges and prejudices, but she still found a sense of anonymity and opportunities that the village never actually offered her. Nyambura enrolled in a university and studied environmental science, driven by her childhood love for nature, because Mother Nature provides the best. She excelled in her studies, earning the respect of her professors and peers. Yet, despite her academic success, she struggled so much to form lasting friendships. The scars of her past rejection ran deep, deeper than the rivers and the ocean, making it hard for her to trust anyone. One day, Nyambura's life took an unexpected event. What was that? She was invited to present her research at an international conference. Her work on sustainable farming practices for rural communities caught the attention of a prominent NGO. They offered her a position to lead a project that would bring much needed resources and education to villages like hers. Returning to her village as an educated and very accomplished woman, Nyambura was met with a mixture of awe and skepticism. Many still clung to old prejudices, but some saw her in a new light. They saw the new and matured Nyambura. She used her knowledge and resources to improve the lives of the villagers, implementing sustainable farming techniques that not only increased crop yields but also provided clean water to the whole village. Slowly, the villagers' attitudes began to change. They saw the tangible benefits of Nyambura's work and started to appreciate her dedication. Hey, Kamau, now married with children, approached her one day, apologizing for the past and expressing his admiration for all she had achieved. Nyambura, though still bearing the weight of all her experiences, forgave him. In time, Nyambura became a beacon of hope and change in her community. Her story of resilience and determination inspired many generations to ever come. She found a sense of belonging in a place that she had longed her entire life. Though the journey had been arduous, Nyambura's spirit had never been broken. She had turned her rejection into strength, and in so doing, she transformed not only her life, but the lives of all those around her.